Hi, this is Nikhil Rao. I play guitar with Indian Ocean, and I'm so happy to be one of the composers for Detective Dotson. Check us out. It's great. I love working with Indian Ocean. It's the best job in the world. Fell into my lap out of nowhere, and the guys are just so smart and funny and talented. It's a dream job. How I got into scoring is really, I think, the encouragement of the senior members of Indian Ocean. Because I've been playing guitar for a long time, but never really composed anything. And the other guys in the band said, you seem like you have your own voice, so you should develop it, you should work hard at it. And that's why I started Karte Karte Ho Gaya. No real science to it. Shalin and I go back a really long way. Shalin is a few years ahead of me, and he was one of those school kids who was just good at everything. He excelled at everything he touched, whether it was sports or academics or music. So he was a guy that I always looked up to, and I said, "Yeah, aisa hona chahiye." And we had not really been in a band situation formally because he was in college and he had a band by the time I was still in school, and by the time I got to college, he had already left the country. But we did work on a few projects together here and there, and now that when he asked me to do Detective Dotson, I was really overjoyed because I knew that working with Shalin would be a lot of fun. Detective Dotson is something that I believe in. Well, of course, it's Shalin, so I would do it anyway. But even beyond that, I think Detective Dotson is the kind of story that it's high time we should tell. Shalin and I go back a long way, and we are all children of the 80s and the 90s. And we grew up kind of welcoming the whole world into our TV screens and computer screens. So we grew up with Friends, Seinfeld, Family Guy, Southpark, and all of that, and we have those references. And also the daily observations of growing up in urban India or semi-urban India. So I think we wanted to tell stories about India in an authentic and a heartfelt way, but also with a lightness of touch. And I want to give a shout out to my friend, our mutual friend, Shiv Mandapa, who actually connected Shalin and me way back. Because he's also involved with Detective Dotson, he's one of the writers of the show. So we all have the same kind of worldview and observations. And I think when I saw Detective Dotson, when I first heard that Shalin is doing something like this, we were all very happy, very encouraging. And when I saw the product, of course, I was not surprised because it was really good. Yeah. So the sonic approach to Detective Dotson is really to follow Shalin Shodhan's vision. By the time I got involved on the project, Shalin had already made several strides. He had been living with the project for many, many years, and he had made a good amount of progress with the tunes. So he sent me something and said, this is what the direction is. What do you think? And I have to give a shout out to Sharad Joshi, who is the third collaborator. It's Shalin, me, myself, and Sharad who are doing the music. And I'd worked with Sharad before, and I knew he was just a very intuitive producer and arranger and composer. And it was really the right choice. I'm so happy that the three of us are doing the music together, and we really have something interesting to present to you guys.